So my favorite scene to write is when the main character marries Ronan, our alpha and love interest. And it is coming up. I don't want to tell you what chapter it's coming because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. But just know in the next few weeks you will see them get married to each other. And it's just a really nice kind of break when they come together. You know, there's war and there's chaos, and they just have this moment where they just connect on a level as mates and as husband and wife. And I just really loved it. I really loved the scene. I really loved the moment, and I think you'll love it too. So I don't want to give too much away about our main character's wolf powers, but as you continue to play, you'll see that there is something special and unique about our main character that is different from other wolves, and you'll just have to wait and see what that is. So the mate bond is something that is special and unique within the wolf relationship. Some wolves know as soon as they lock eyes that that person is their mate. Other wolves, it takes until they lock lips. So with our characters, Ronan, as soon as he touched our main character, he knew that she was his mate. Now, our main character was instinctively drawn to him, and she knew that there was a deeper connection, but she didn't know why. She was also blinded by her hatred for Ronan as her enemy. So it wasn't until that they kissed for the first time that she knew without a doubt that Ronan was her true mate. So I wrote a strong, badass main character because I like strong, badass main characters. I knew our love interest was going to be an alpha, so it was really important that we had a main character that balanced his strength and his power. So I wanted our main character to be a good fighter. I wanted her to have a strong voice. I wanted her to challenge him. It was really important that the wolf packs felt that she was strong enough as their Luna to lead them into this war against the wolf hunters. So I felt like the stronger and more badass we made her, the more likely that the wolves would trust her and respect her as their Luna. So my inspiration for this story came from wanting to just write a fun, action-packed, epic love story. I love the enemies to lovers trope, and I love forced proximity. So I thought, why don't we take these two enemy packs and force them together as one in order to defeat a greater common enemy? So while our main character and Ronan, our love interest, are finding their balance and finding out how to work with each other, there's also the added conflict of trying to lead their packs and have their packs work together as one as well. So I liked the drama of all of it, and I think you will too. So I don't want to put out any spoilers, so you'll just have to play until the end to see if our main character and love interest have babies, but I don't think you'll be disappointed. How many chapters this story has depends on you. So it's originally written as a 20-chapter story. However, if you achieve enough points for your fighter meter, you will unlock a really fun bonus chapter at the end. I am so glad you like the cover. I love it as well. It's actually my favorite cover that I've done out of all of my chapter stories. The inspiration for the cover and for the main character and love interest, a lot of that credit goes to our art team, who did an excellent job of drawing and creating the cover and the characters. For our love interest, we really wanted someone that was strong and burly, and so we added like the tattoo, and we added the option in chapter 4 for players to choose their own chest hair. And then for our main character, we wanted someone, again, whose strength would balance out the love interest, and so that's how we got the inspiration for their looks. So I didn't write the main character and Ronan to be lovers from the beginning. I did like the enemies to lovers aspect of their relationship, specifically because our main character and our Ronan, our alpha, are very strong characters. So I didn't think that they would just fall into love right away. I really liked the conflict of them knowing that they were mates, but also not sure how that would work and balance with each other, and then finding their way to love. I felt like it was more of a journey and more of a story for them. So our main character hates Ronan our love interest at the beginning of the story because she blames him for the death of her old alpha, who is also her uncle. So when we start chapter 1, the main character and Ronan, our love interest, their packs have been rivals and enemies for years. So even though they were united under the chief alpha with the other 5 packs, their 2 packs specifically hated each other. They were bordering each other, so they would go back and forth and steal land, and they would fight, and they would steal food. But it wasn't until a month before chapter 1 starts with this tournament that things escalated when the main character blames Ronan and his pack for her old alpha's death, which is why when she starts chapter 1, she's really irate and really angry and upset with Ronan.